Okay, so a little video on getting Walksnail running. So what I discovered was that Walksnail wasn't powering up, and I thought it was the relay, and actually it's not the relay at all. It's because I haven't made a solder bridge that is necessary. Fortunately, the solder bridge is supposedly on the top side of the flight controller, and so if I take the top plate off, take these off as well. Needs a bit stiffer. Okay, so take the top plate off. There we go. Okay, so it's this pad here. You can probably just see. So you need to bridge V switch to VBAT or 5 volts, otherwise you don't get anything at all. So apparently Walksnail is fine up to 6S. So I'm going to bridge the VBAT connection there. Yeah, should be fine. So I'm going to solder. And it's that bridge here. So this one and this one. There we go. That's a little solder bridge there. Quick and easy. And so what I should find now is, well, there's a couple of things I need to do. So first is I need to set up the relay. So I shall do that. Let's plug in the flight controller. Okay, and let's find Mission Planner. And what I want to do is, so the relay is on, the switch is on GPIO 81. So I basically want to set, so I've got it set here, but so the default's a -1. I'm going to set relay pin, the default relay pin, to 81. And write those parameters. And then I'm going to set the relay default to 1. So the default is 0. I'm going to set this to 1, meaning on. Now you can also then control options from, so for instance if I wanted to, I could use RC8. I think on RC8 there is a relay, there we go, relay 2 on off, relay 3 on off, relay 4 on off, and then relay on off. So I could control this using an RC switch. So I won't do that just yet, but I think I'll set those correctly. And then if we go back, yeah, and power on, success, hopefully nothing blows up. So there we go, that's powered on. And with any luck, sometimes it takes Walksnail a little time to boot. Not seeing any green lights at the moment. So my guess is that that is not working. So what I might do is just check that I'm getting voltage from that output. My trusty multimeter. That's it. So there's V switch. Let's find a ground somewhere. There's a ground there. There's V switch just there. And that is showing nothing, so it's still not working. Even with the bridge, interesting. Okay. So I suppose the other thing to do, it might be that low is on. So active low. So if we switch back here, there we go. Back to Mission Planner. Oops. Okay, back to relay. Let's make relay default 0 this time. Write that out. And then a little bit of a reboot, because it's only on boot that happens. There we go. And we have a green light. So I don't know whether you can see in the side there, but Walksnail is flashing green. I think flashing green means there's no signal. So I can leave that powered up and get out the Walksnail goggles. So these are a beautiful piece of kit, I have to say. These Walksnail goggles, very nice. Just going to put in a couple of the aerials. Power for us. All right. On we go. I don't know whether that's can't really see anything in there, unfortunately. But let's see what we can see. It's booting up. All right, and what we need is a camera front off. And that is good, and it's showing the battery voltage 24.3, so that's good. I don't seem to have any OSD information at the moment, so I think that's because the OSD is not yet set up. Now the one thing I have to watch here is that this gets hot really quickly, really quickly. So this is one reason for having thing off and on. So let's switch back to here, and I need to have SD type set to MSP display port, so that's 5. So this is an MSP display port on. And if you remember, I've got serial serial 1 protocol set to DisplayPort, which I think is DisplayPort rather than MSP. So now the question is, do I need a reboot on that? Let's see what we can see there. Might do, not seeing anything come through. So let's try and reboot. And the other thing I didn't check was OSD. Have I got the OSD enabled? Yeah, screen 1 is enabled. So that should be good. Let's see whether that's working better. Yay! I now have telemetry data. I don't think you can see in there. Is that? Sure, that won't come through, but yes, I've got telemetry data there. Looking good. See latitude and longitude. It's slightly in the middle of the screen, and I can play around with the positions a little bit, but for now that is definitely working, and I'm quite happy with that. And it's hopefully telling me that the VTX is overheating now at 82 degrees. So time to switch it off, but I've got Walksnail working, very happy with that. Okay. Thanks for watching.